back in the police station. I don't know
are
where. I don't know
indeed
where we're
back in
gonna
the
pick
police
this
station.
up. Oh, I have to go
Hey, we're back in Locked Doorville. So I think we had just noticed a big deal about the White Claudia and
Thomas Gucci.
yes, Thomas Gucci.
Well, he's only referred to as Officer Gucci in this. I
Yeah.
think they made up Thomas, which is
okay.
as good a name as any, really.
Well, you know, at least they didn't refer to him as like Purse Gucci or something.
So I hope that monkey man is not right outside the door. Fuck you, monkey man.
Your hopes were denied.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm headed. Oh god. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, he didn't get me.
Swing and a miss,
Jesus
although
Christ.
he's not going to leave you
Yeah,
alone, is he?
I hate these guys so much.
What are the monkey men exactly?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't even know the name of that monster type.
Yeah, monkey
I just
man's
know they
pretty
suck. Okay.
pretty descriptive.
Shit. I think
Wait,
there's,
can
like,
you
a-
do you have a second? Can you I was
No,
gonna
I
ask...
don't.
Never mind. Okay, we're running for our lives. I was actually going to see
I'm
if you
trying
could
to find other stuff right now. Okay.
I was going to see if you could take a look at that street sign.
I think there's like a Happy Burger or some. There's a, like
Well, there's
another,
definitely a Happy Burger.
There's another burger chain.
I seriously think that's like the second or third time you've done that. Running straight at them seems to work.
Fuck you. Yeah, he was trying to get me there. I don't know where the burger place is, but this is the hospital, and I think this is where we're going.
Okay, well...
And there are dogs.
Screw the burger place.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh,
I think they missed me.
Swing and a miss.
They definitely missed me.
Yep.
Alright, so we're in the hospital.
This is Alchemilla, or...
This is Alchemilla.
Okay.
I don't know if...
Map. There's a map right there, and we're not missing it this time.
No, I have to go around to get it.
Okay, that's fine. But we know where it is.
Alchemilla is the general hospital in the town. Brookhaven is the mental hospital, but I believe in the movie took over as the general hospital. Like, Brookhaven was just the name. They were like, oh yeah, that's the hospital in town. No, Alchemilla is the general hospital, actually, so...
Gotcha. Was there a...
That's where we're at now.
Was there a safe thing on that desk, or... Not that you have to, I was just curious what that was on the desk.
And there's some controversy about this poster. Some people think it says save her life, and it's a picture of a nurse, which they think is the game trolling you of Lisa Garland, which is a character we will meet later on, but...
Interesting.
There's the save point here.
Oh, okay. Not that you have to, I was just curious. I want to make sure I was seeing things right.
Okay. I don't really feel like saving.
Yeah, no, it's brand new.
We
just
ran
started.
down here, so...
No, I just want to make sure that's actually what it was. It's still hard for me sometimes with, I guess... I guess this would be considered 32-bit, but even then with the polygons, it's sometimes hard to make out what things are. So... Oh, cutscene. What exactly has he just shot there?
It looked like the face of an air screamer, which there are questions about what... That is definitely an air screamer. Oh, and I love that scene because
Stop.
he clearly
Don't shoot.
shot Harry point blank.
Yeah.
Wait.
And
I'm not here to
yet,
fight.
yeah, it didn't even touch him.
My name is Harry Mason. I'm in town on vacation.
But it does look like an air screamer on the ground, which why were
God,
they flying inside the hospital at that point?
That is a valid
Do you
question,
work
because
here?
we've never seen them, other than breaking into the diner at the very beginning.
Dr. Michael
We haven't seen them
Kaufman.
indoors.
I work at this hospital.
So maybe you can tell me what's going on.
Nope, sorry.
I really can't say.
Hey, I was right.
I was taking a nap in the staff room. When I woke up, it
This
was
music
like
is
this.
very creepy and very menacing.
Everyone seems
It
to
is,
have
isn't it?
disappeared.
So this guy
It's snowing
basically
out
went to sleep
this time
and
of
woke up
year.
at Silent Hill.
Something's gone seriously wrong. Did you see those monsters?
He's not the only one. We will
Have you
meet
ever seen
characters
such
later on that
aberrations?
just sort of
Ever even heard of such
appeared
things?
here, or rather, yeah.
You
well,
and
I don't know
both
what Lisa's story
creatures
is
like that don't exist.
completely, but it seems that she sort of just ended up here.
Yeah.
You and I both know that creatures like that don't exist, notwithstanding
seen a
the
little
physical
girl
evidence of the
anywhere?
one I just shot in the face that's on the
Looking
floor.
for my daughter.
Also, why does the
She's
doctor
only
have a
7,
revolver?
Short, black hair.
She's
He's
missing.
into the drug scene.
I'm sorry,
Aha!
but with all those
There's a lot
monsters
more
around,
in
I highly
his
doubt that
briefcase
she's-
there than just the revolver.
He's
that
the
is
one they call
probably
Dr.
illegal.
Feelgood, is what you're telling me.
Sorry.
Minus the
I didn't
happy
mean to alarm
vibes of Motley Crue songs.
Although I don't know if White Claudia is
Your
technically
wife.
illegal.
She's here with you.
Based on what we saw
She
in the
died
police
4 years
precinct,
ago.
I'd say, yeah, it's probably illegal.
just me and
since
my
they're trying to
daughter.
track it down and end it.
I see.
Now, that's actually interesting.
Sorry.
We really don't know much about his wife, do we?
Harry's
Well,
wife?
Yeah.
I'd better be going.
Like, she gets
just
mentioned a
sit
few
around
times, but
here.
we don't...
I don't think anyone knows anything
So
about Harry's
long.
wife.
Okay.
All
Good
you
luck
see
out
is
there.
the picture at the beginning, which we skipped over because
Yeah, 'cause we
had the
had,
next fear.
yeah,
so
so
we
we
just
saw
saw
the
Sybil in that role.
Sybil ending, yeah, or rather, Sybil beginning.
Yeah, I don't even know if Harry's wife has a name.
And that's why it's interesting with this, because a lot of times when you see, like, that CG opening at the beginning of this game, a lot of times when you see stuff like that, it's clips from the game, it's bits and pieces. There are things in that opening you will not see anywhere else in this game, which is kind of interesting.
I think this is where we go to get the map.
Ah. We've learned that maps are important in our time here in Silent Hill. Woohoo!
It's kind of like in Silent Hill 2, there's... I think this is actually a first aid kit.
Yeah, I was going to say that's
There's
something.
a little bit that happens if you let the opening credits run. There's a scene of Angela running through her house, which you never encounter that in the game ever. And some people speculate that it was a part of the game that was supposed to be there and then cut out. We have no idea, like, what it actually is.
If that's the case, I'm glad they found a way to use it. Oh man, you notice how the walls when you're walking are almost lifting off the floor there?
Yeah.
That little graphical
Yeah,
artifact.
it looks like fog everywhere.
Yeah, little polygon tearing there, or screen tearing, whatever you might want to call it.
This version of the hospital, I feel, is fairly safe until you go into the basement. So we
Once
shouldn't-
again,
we
the
shouldn't be
basement
afraid
sucks.
Yet. Lock is jammed. We love locked doors in Silent Hill.
That's pretty much what Silent Hill is. One giant
Like,
locked
yes!
door.
Locked door! I don't have to go in there. Ah, fuck, I have to go in this one. And this looks like another map.
I'm pretty sure that's a
actually.
something.
Hospital
Oh.
basement. Of course,
Wow.
it would have a separate...
You
That's
know,
where the scary shit is.
You know shit is serious when you have a separate map for that floor.
It's dark down there, I know that much. And there are creepy nurses and doctors. This looks like a meeting room, obviously, with there's a key right
Yep.
there.
I like that table. Nice marble.
Basement key. Alright.
I like that couch too. I guess I have this strange curse where I keep going through video games and wishing
This
I could
hospital
steal
does
their
seem
furnishings.
very old-fashioned, though.
Yeah, I can see that. I'd say not quite as old-fashioned as Brookhaven, though.
I think this is more so.
Really?
Yeah.
See, Brookhaven. Well, this feels warmer to me than Brookhaven did. I guess something about Brookhaven felt just. I guess this is right to say for a hospital, sort of coldly
Okay,
clinical.
I thought this was the kitchen. My bearings were right. Oh, actually, this is extremely important. This
see.
will dictate an ending.
Really? Just a plastic bottle.
Not just the plastic bottle.
Ah.
There's something else we have to get. Which I'm actually thinking that I'm going to go for the canon ending in this game so that plastic bottle actually doesn't really need to be retrieved there. But
Well, I don't know. That's a go for your favorite ending.
no, I'm going for the canon.
Or that.
Because I have a favorite ending, it's not the canon ending.
Whoa.
So
what happened
here's
there?
where something was spilled on the ground,
Ah.
obviously. And this one little bit, yes, I will take this plastic bottle that I just grabbed from the kitchen, use it, pick up a little bit of this red liquid. That is the difference between you getting a bad and a good ending in the game, basically.
And there's
if you
no
miss that,
indication
yeah,
of that.
yeah.
Can you read that book? Is that anything?
I think I was actually, when I originally played this, was headed towards the bad ending, and then I read on the internet about getting that liquid, and I was like, okay. I started the game over, basically, and was like, I'm not getting the bad ending.
And especially this game, I would go for the good ending. Like, Some of the other games, it's maybe more thematically appropriate to get what's... Well, some of the other games, I don't know, you have what you might consider the good ending. They're all appropriate endings, whichever way you go. But this one's more story-based as opposed to character-based.
There are canon endings for certain things, obviously, but I don't want to go down to the basement. This is the door to the basement, by the way, which I guess... Fuck.
Well, check the map.
Get ready to shoot things.
I was gonna say, check the map before you go down. Maybe to make sure we got every door. Whoa! That's actually kind of cool.
I got it on the first floor, at least. There's the elevator, which...
Okay, so there's nothing we can...
Actually, let me see if I can take the elevator anywhere.
I love how he just literally backed up those steps like he was unsure and looked around him. It's kind of cool.
Nope.
Okay, well. Never mind.
No choice.
Elevators in survival horror only work when they want to, and generally it's not good.
This is the first peek you get at how... Oh, God. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, Roach. Bitch. Whatever, I don't know if you're...
I don't know if you're a boy roach or a girl roach, but you're now a dead roach, and that's enough.
God, I hate you. Harry, we gotta team up on this. Because you keep shooting at things that I don't want to shoot at. And not shooting at the things that I want you to shoot at. And look what you did. Alright,
Wow.
It's okay, we got 7 health drinks, we're good.
We got 7 health drinks, but those giant roaches fucked him up.
Okay, that was that the... Is that the...
Do you hear that screaming noise? Is that... Or is
That's
that
music.
Oh, it's music. Interesting.
This is a generator, obviously, which I don't even think we have to mess with yet.
Oh.
Oh, do I want to... Actually,
At least let them...
You
Oh,
know
shit.
what? You know what? I'm gonna
I
look
thought
around.
you just turned it off for a second.
I did. Because I hit the wrong button.
Oh. Lock door.
I'm gonna look around before I turn off the generator.
Gotcha.
Which it looks like I can't really do anything. Oh, this might actually power up the... I may be turning the generator on, actually. Not off. So it might power up the elevator.
So far, this basement doesn't seem too bad.
Yeah, this isn't the one I was thinking of.
Is it the dark basement again?
Yeah, where there would be nurses and doctors and stuff down here. With the weird parasite things, which we will talk about later on.
Oh, yeah, and that's...
And how that's never explained ever.
Did it ever have some reference to the White Claudia drug thing, or is that just
Nope.
never even brought up?
Not even brought up. Now I believe I can go onto the elevator. Okay.
And early days on this game, too, they hadn't 100% figured out what they were doing with the thematic everything. Most things were on purpose, but some things...
Okay.
They sort of did.
Second floor or third floor?
Second floor or third floor? What do you think, Aiko? 1 or 2? Or 2 or 3?
Tuna.
Okay, close enough. Tuna, it starts with 2.
Okay.
Our cat has voted for 2.
I would have gone for 3, but... Yeah. Still foggy. Not too bad.
So, save her life with that nurse thing. There's
The
something...
trolling, which we haven't even gotten to the scene yet, so I'm not going to spoil
Yeah.
anything, which...
Well, my first thought I was going to say is there's something... And this would have nothing...
we can't go into
Oh,
the second floor
well, crap.
anyway, so we're going to the third floor.
This would have nothing to do with this game, and certainly not the time period, but there's something about that nurse and the pose. It's a little too realistic of a picture for this to be true, but something about that with the save her life thing written on it, whatever. It almost strikes me thematically as sort of like a World War II propaganda poster. In a weird way. Like something about
I
that.
have one right here.
Yeah. Just the
Her neck
framing
is very
and wow,
long.
yeah.
That's kind of creepy.
I don't think we were actually meant to see that texture that close on an HD TV. Oops.
Okay.
If you hear some strange background noises, it's because our downstairs neighbors are apparently karaokeing really loudly to their TV.
Oh, okay. I actually remember this part.
Yeah, it's the elevator.
I don't know how we're gonna cut it together. No, but you try to go up in the second floor, doesn't work. Third floor doesn't work. Then this mysterious fourth floor appears.
Ah.
That was not there when we got onto the elevator.
It
so.
was not.
Okay. Click.
Lickety click. The fourth floor. Fourth floor. Housewares. Toiletries. Ladies' lingerie. Actually, that might be kind of appropriate if nurses are here. Or the doctors. Oh, hey.
And now we see Alessa going into the Green Lion Antique Shop. North of here in the shopping district. This looks a little different.
Little. That,
I can't turn on my flashlight, which is interesting.
little foggy in there. Although the effect, I hate to say, is not working out too well in this room. It's kind of pixelated fog.
That was the door, I believe, locking behind you. Let's try. Yep.
Yep. And this has clearly become a very dilapidated section of the hospital. It's not quite the full-on
It's
dark
not
realm,
dark yet.
but
You can tell that it's still the foggy realm outside.
yeah. But clearly it's a bit neglected.
Okay. What door should I try next? Let's see, we've got this one.
3 options.
I'm gonna try this one.
That one looks
It's probably
special.
gonna be locked. Nope.
Oh, jammed. Never mind.
I'm gonna try this one then, because it's probably gonna let me through.
Tank controls.
Nope. Maybe not.
Okay, we have exactly one more option.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we're in the dark realm.
That we are. Do you have a map?
The flashlight just sort of came on automatically. I do not have
Oh.
a map of this place.
Good to know. I was curious about that. That's why I kind of asked to see. Well, I totally asked to see, rather.
4th floor that doesn't exist.
Oh, what is it? No, it has nothing to do with this whatsoever, but isn't there a horror movie called The 13th Floor?
Yep.
Okay, about a floor that just does not exist.
Well, I believe that hotels will not have a 13th floor out of superstition. Isn't that right?
That's sometimes true and sometimes not, although there's an attached bit of urban legend where sometimes supposedly people have bungee jumped off buildings and
Here
shit.
we go. Here are the nurses. They have a parasite on their back. Which I'm not going to let her get close. Well, okay, you can see it sort of
Yeah, it's kind of
squirming
wriggling
there.
and creepy.
This is the only game that appears in. It's never explained what that actually is. But we'll encounter that later on in a more important scene that we'll talk about.
Well, real quick, I was going to finish that thought because I'm guilty of not always finishing my thoughts. There's a bit of urban legendary about people who bungee jump off buildings and carefully measure out how many stories the building is, how many feet, whatever, and don't take into account that the building doesn't have a 13th floor and do a face plant into the pavement. Again, it's an urban legend. I don't think that's ever really happened anywhere, but interesting sidetrack there. That bird cage, going back, did that have any significance?
It will
or?
later.
Okay.
As this will have significance later. VCR is old but usable. We don't have the tape to watch it now, but we will have one later. And I'm going to save my game here because I've come far enough.
Was there something else next to that, or is that just a bit of scenery to the on the table next to the save pad?
The strap?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So it was just a bit of scenery. Couldn't tell from there. I think deep down I was hoping it was a rifle. I know that's way too early.
That doesn't come in until the shopping mall, I believe.
Ah.
And there's a nurse.
No. Wow,
You
she's
nurse-
fast.
God, she stabbed me. I knew that was happening because you can't really like stun them. And then,
Yeah, they take a beating, don't they?
but I should have plenty of bullets.
Well, I guess that parasite rather is taking the beating, but because at this
And
point
I'm
they're not
still
really a nurse
good,
anymore.
And I've got, yeah, I should be good. Okay.
Looks like a little health drink.
Health drink. I think that's actually the only thing in here.
Other
I
than
don't think we can deal with this yet. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
have to
get a screwdriver.
find a, yeah,
Okay.
true.
Which, knowing this game, it's not going to just give you the screwdriver. You're going to have to find the vodka and the orange juice.
That would really explain everything in this hospital. I've had some nights like this. Friggin' screwdrivers.
There was somebody on my floor, my first freshman year. I had several, or maybe they were a couple floors up, but anyway, the dorm I was in. You know how the joke is pink elephants carried me home? They would refer to it as black demons carried me home. I don't know if that matters, but... brain
These
dump.
enemies also very clearly react to your lights and how close you are to them. Because I was sort of walking around there and she didn't give a shit. As soon as I turned the light on her, that's when she actually started reacting.
It's interesting.
Which I don't know if that was built into the game because... Oh, fuck you.
Ow.
I'm about to die, but I think I have a little bit of time here.
Yeah.
All right.
Down to probably... Oh, yeah.
Orange actually isn't that bad. We're still pretty good. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
I don't know if I want to call it hauling ass, but they do have that quick sort of lunge shuffle that really closes the gap, and they don't react to the pistol bullets. It doesn't stun or stop them, like you were saying. They're just coming straight at you.
Yeah. Even if you're shooting them when they're right on top of you, they're just going to keep attacking until you actually put them on the floor. Like, that's the only way to fight them. There's a
I
blood
see
pack
bullets.
here.
Oh, is it all blood pack? Sorry.
I'm going to need that. I didn't realize it really got into this, like, serious puzzle solving in this hospital right now. I thought that was when we came
Okay,
back to it.
there's bullets, maybe.
Yep.
Woo! Again, I'm looking for ammunition at all times in these games because I can't leave enemies behind. Plus, I feel a lot safer that way in these games.
This is really the only game where I feel like you have to kill, like, more of the enemies that you come across. Because they're just so aggressive. And
Yeah, two
from
you can...
2 on, you really can just run past a lot of them. So.
Well, and doesn't your kill count in 3 affect your ending?
It
Or,
might.
like, as a,
it might consider
parameter.
Heather a more aggressive character. That I think that it does. They do take that into account in one of the games. It probably is 3.
I thought it was 3. Oh, plate of cat. Hey, Ica, that's a plate of you. You have a cameo. Or a catio.
Wait, let's go this way. Okay.
And that's interesting, too, because each game is sort of varied up a little bit about what it's keeping track of. Like, this one, it wasn't really keeping track of much. It was just more of a straight up, if you did certain actions, things happened. In 2, there's certain actions, but also sort of how you treat your character can affect things. And I really do think it's 3. The amount of enemies you take out in the process weighs in on some things. I don't know if there's really anything like that in 4. I think 4 is just 4. Did something just drop or
Yeah,
fall?
it's the glass breaking sound. It's I actually love that. They do that in a few Silent Hill games,
Okay.
which I wasn't even really paying attention, so it didn't really scare me, but usually that does. It's just one of those random things
Yeah.
they throw in there. I think we've explored the 3rd floor.
Yeah, looks like.
Should I take the elevator down, I guess?
Can you?
I can. I think.
But anyway, yeah, I think 4 is just, like I said, just kind of 4. I don't think it tracks it. Well, no, I take that back. It's,
No, there are definitely things that determine what ending you get.
less to do with you and more to do with...
The haunting in your apartment,
and
keeping Eileen
Keeping Eileen was
safe,
what I was thinking of, yeah.
which there's a trick to that.
Sort of a cheat or an exploit, if you will, but hey, I'll take it if that's what I'm going for.
So we're going to the 2nd floor, I guess. I'll look around, see if they put any bullets, all stuff. No. Okay.
No shiny.
And we don't get to explore the 2nd floor, at least that way, so I'll get on the 1st floor, because why not? They're sending me to the basement at some point, you assholes. Probably this is going to
You
be
knew
locked
that was
off, and they're
coming.
going to be like, no, you got to go through the basement. Ah, this is actually open. Oh, that's a doctor, actually. He looks pretty fierce. He doesn't give a fuck. Okay.
It is really interesting that these, now that I think about it, and I mean, it's been in our face the whole time, but these aren't really monsters.
I'm not going to the basement.
I mean, everything else we've seen have been monsters, but the doctors, nurses, there's that parasite on their backs, having taken control, whatever. They're not really monsters at all, though.
Alright, I've got 3 out of 4 plates here. I'm going to save my game. I don't know how. Ah, that's one of those loud noises they just threw in there. Alright. God damn. Okay. Fuck.
Straight up.
Oh, I got him. I
Yes,
got
you
him.
did.
I sort of stunned him. Those blue shoes are, interesting.
A bit blue.
Reload this. Although I don't really have to. Oh, that I have to do.
Whoops. It is always much faster if you can take a quiet moment and reload in your item screen as opposed to trying to reload in regular gameplay.
What is up with those blue shoes?
I'm not sure. Is he Dr. Elvis?
There's something in here. Where are you?
I see him. I think he's stuck on the corner.
Yeah, that really was not a good fight.
That was pretty one-sided. Yeah, I do feel like we're staying ahead of the health curve, which is always a good place to be.
It appears that that health drink was the only reason to come in there. Bullets? Okay. This might be the glass breaking room, maybe? Maybe not. There is one where there are like lots of glass breaking sounds that come in. It might be this one next to me. Or I could totally be making this up. No, I feel like this is it.
And that really is there just to unsettle you and make you think something is occurring. Like it's just a...
There it is.
Yep.
I thought it was a more constant glass breaking sound. Okay.
Are you thinking of that room in 2?
I don't know.
Or am I thinking of room in 2? Ow!
It was
Nice.
that 4th shot that I think stunned him.
Are the blue shoes just part of the doctor's scrubs at this point? Do they get issued a stethoscope, blue shoes, and a coat?
I think they're Crocs.
I really don't think I'm going to trust a doctor wearing Crocs in the hospital.
Alright. The sound is heard from beyond the door. I know who that is! It's my favorite.
I have a feeling I know who that is too. Give me an L. Give me an I. Give me an S.
Give
Give
me
me
an
an
A.
A.
Alright.
This could just be confirmation bias, but I feel like the doctors are slightly less aggressive than the nurses.
Yeah. The nurses like to team up on you. Whereas a doctor, you usually find one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they're not as aggressive.
And they seem to be sort of around corners or when you come back out of a door and not expecting them. The doctors, that is.
I think this is the only way to get to the 2nd floor. Let me see what I've done. Yeah, because I haven't been able to explore the... I haven't done the basement either. I don't want to go to the
Putting it
basement.
off as long as possible.
Damn Should I go to the basement?
Will it let you through?
Let's go to the second floor first.
Yeah, I mean, we're here. We might as well.
Hello. Taking no chances.